I'm so excited. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did kind of start filming this and it fucking sucked. I don't know why. I'm really trying to whisper this whole video. Like no soft spoken, no like mixable whisper, because I know I've gotten a lot of requests for that. My bad. And literally while I was whispering, my voice is like cracking. I don't know. I don't know if like my voice has just gone to a point through my third fucking puberty at this point where I can't whisper very well. I don't fucking know. It's just not like crazy comfortable. See. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and cut that as much as possible. But I just wanted to restart and give it like a fair chance. So if it does happen, I'm starting off on the whisper, but I might go to soft spoken a little bit later on. But just know I tried. Anyway, I am super excited. Today we are going to be doing makeup as well as answering some questions. I have some questions written down here in my little planner. Y'all about to be real fucking sick of me because I love this planner. I bought this and I've been using it and I love it. I'm planning on doing some stationery videos and like maybe me showing you like this was my Christmas week one. It's cute. Chicago sticker. Look, yeah. I need to get more stationery stuff, but I have my Q&A questions right now, and then I have a second page here. Cutesy as fuck. I know, bitch. And like also, I've started doing like book reviews because one of my New Year's resolutions was to read some books. I've read 2 books already this year, bitch. Get on my fucking level. And they were big books. Do I have one of them? Yeah. This was one of them. This was a 10 out of 10. This was horny as fuck and like in a crazy way. It was so good. And I know what you might be thinking, Max, that's disgusting. Why would you say that in the first 2 minutes of your video? I don't fucking know. I don't have a filter. It's 6 in the morning. I've been up for like 24 hours straight. But it was really good. It's a historical fiction, and it has lots of symbolism of Catholicism as well as like lesbians in it, which is amazing. I didn't know that when I started reading it. Fucking great book. It was so good, and it talks about like cannibalism, and I'm not big on like gore and stuff like that, but the topic of it is a little interesting to me. I can't lie. So good. I'm gonna do like book review videos too, because I'm like really trying to like get the fuck off my phone this year. But anyway, let's get started. Oh, also, do you notice anything different? I'm bald as fuck. I did shave. I was like, maybe I feel ugly because I haven't seen my like bare face in like over what 6 months or something, and I shaved, and I at first I felt really ugly, and then I'm like, no, I think I'm just not ready for facial hair, or I just think I don't look as good as I thought I did at first. So I don't know, we'll maybe try it again at some point, but for now I think I'm gonna go back to relatively clean shaven, just like with stubble that you can barely see because I'm so blonde. I don't know why, like you could see that with your eyes, but you know, we needed to enunciate that, obviously. And I also want to say I wrote out everybody's comments. So there are realistically, and I know this for sure, some repeat questions on here. Just because I felt like it'd be rude to not include stuff, or yeah, like, or include the full like comment, because I was like, what a dick move to do. And I'm sure that's probably overthinking it, but I didn't want to be a dick. So without further ado, there was one other thing I wanted to say. I don't fucking know. I guess I do want to say, you know, thank you. You know, not to be like an asshole. I guess I'll say thank you. No, thank you so much for leaving comments. Like, I really appreciate it. And again, like, I cannot say how insane it is to have a community of people who care to even ask me questions. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. We're gonna start off by putting some primer on. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is like their milk makeup dupe. I'm gonna use this and then probably just get a different primer. It's okay. I don't know. I'm not like sucking elf stick about it, to be real with you. Anyway, first question is, what's your favorite holiday dessert? What a great question. I love dessert. Like, I have like a really, really big sweet tooth. So I guess it really depends also what holiday. I'm guessing you're just like meaning like the recent holidays, so like Christmas and like the Christmas time is what I'm trying to say. Fuck. Or like the New Year's. So I would say I love like this time of year, like the fat ass like Christmas cookie platters that like grandmas make, which by the way is a dying art. I'm not trying to tell people to get in the kitchen, like do what you please. Somebody's gotta, you know, take that tradition down, please. Because guess what? I didn't get a single fucking Christmas cookie this year. Not even one. But my favorite, right? A kind of plain Jane. I like the sugar cookies with like the Hershey's in the middle. Banger. But my all-time favorite is, I don't know what the name is. So like this, if you don't know what I'm talking about, my bad. But like, they're like bars. That's what we call them. We just call them bars. And they're like a brownie base, and then they like have different types of like chocolate, almond bark, I think butterscotch even, like melted and drizzled, and then like shredded coconut, and I'm sure there's other stuff on there too. So good. Oh my god, those are my favorite. But I just think shredded coconut is kind of underrated as fuck now that I'm thinking about it, but that's an all-time favorite of mine. Oh my god, was I whispering or not? See, like this is so hard for me because it feels like unnatural for me, so I'm so sorry. But anyway, so that's probably like an all-time favorite, but I will tell you my favorite dessert of all time, banana pudding, bitch. Oh, fuck. I love banana pudding so much, and it makes me actually feel sorry and sad for people who do not fuck with banana pudding. Like maybe you just haven't had the right banana pudding or something. Like that's like a hill I will die on. Like it's so fucking good. Like fuck. And like you guys don't live in Ohio, I feel really bad for you. But if you live in Ohio and you have a Swenson's drive-in near you, go get their banana milkshake. It is so good. I literally bust every time. Like genuinely, something that is so bad. But like I actually refuse at times to consume or utilize THC products because I know there's going to be a point where I'm going to pay Uber Eats $18 to deliver a large milkshake to my home because it sounds so good. So good. What a great start to this video. I'm like talking about being horny and getting high. It's truly amazing. The next question, thank you for the question. The next question is, how did you get into nail art? We're also gonna put on the Star Glow by, it's like a super gel. I think it's also supposed to be a primer, just gives you some sparkle. This is by the brand Say. It smells really good, I will say that. But it's also kind of a bummer that it's like fragrance, because it's like, what the hell? I got into nail art because I saw someone doing it, and I was like, I could do that. Like, and I feel like that's a lot. Like, I just have like that personality, like oh, I could do that. And so then I try it, and then like, I'm somebody who like hyper fixates on stuff too. So like, once I do something, I keep doing it, and I'll like put in a lot of effort and time into it, and then I'll stop. And I've kind of slowed down on the nail art, but I think it's good that I'm slowing down because I'm not stopping, which means like I'll keep doing it, and I do like it. It's so fun. It's really nice too. It's like relaxing, and it's a challenge because it's like, you know, you have such a small canvas, and I think that's just something that I kind of strive for, like look for, like within hobbies and crafts, is like being able to create something that looks good and like is aesthetically pleasing, but also is kind of a challenge. Like, I don't know. I'm planning on doing some nail art videos soon. I just am super you're unsure about like getting into it, if you like it or not, you can cheap out on some stuff at first. Like you really can. Like, bro, my first few sets was stuff from like the local beauty store and Dollar Tree. Yup, Dollar Tree, babe. Like the only things that I wouldn't really cheap out is like polish, as well as a good lamp. Like you want to ensure stuff is getting cured correctly, because that can be really dangerous. Like seriously, and if you are gonna get into nail art, please do not skip safety videos. Like watch that stuff. Here, I'll actually show you. I got like my little nail book here. This set is one of the first sets I ever did, and these are Dollar Tree tips right here. The Five Nights at Freddy's set above it was awesome. Like the character art was one of the first sets I did too. Which, oh my god, have you guys seen the new movie? I went and saw it the other day. So yeah, it's just literally watching videos, tutorials, and then I also am just really big in like not watching tutorials and just figuring it out myself and like messing up, hating it, and then doing it till I get good at it. I will say, if I did really bad on that first set, I definitely wouldn't have gone into nail art the way that I did, because I'm also somebody where I have to have like that beginner's like luck, or like be somewhat good at it for me to like really get into it. Like that's just me. The next question is, have you ever worn or tried contacts? I know it's a very random question, but I was just curious because my boyfriend was thinking of switching to contacts. I don't think I'm really helpful with that question, and the reason is because I did try contacts, but I was like 11, and which is a horrible age to try contacts, by the way. What the fuck? And literally it was such a horrible experience because like we went to the optometrist, and it was my dad who wanted me to get contacts, not me. And he was like, okay, yeah, we want to try and do contacts. So this optometrist like puts the contact in my eye for me, and then is trying to like instruct me on how to take it out and then put it in. I could not do it. Like I couldn't stomach like touching my eyes. So I think as long as he's cool with like because like I could probably do it now just because I'm older, and it's not really gross. It doesn't gross me out like it did when I was a kid. But like, yeah, I don't think it's like difficult or anything. It's just I was like tweaking out. I am kind of curious about trying it, but I don't even know if I could get my prescription in a contact, because I know like they have at least when I was a kid, I think the optometrist had told us like at a certain point I wouldn't be eligible for contacts or something. Maybe I'm just making that shit up. I could be, but because my prescription is pretty strong. Like I think it's come a long way for like how they do glasses. Maybe, I don't know, because I used to have to pay like $40 to get my prescription put in like frames like this, because my prescription, bro, it used to be so thick, and so I think I used to have to like do like an extra charge to like thin them out to get them to fit in here. So I don't even know if that's something I could do for contacts, but let me know if he tries them, like let me know if he likes it, like what he thinks, 'cause I'm kind of curious myself, to be honest. But I think that my glasses kind of complement me well. Like here, you tell me, do you think I look better with or without glasses, or do you see like, Max, you just look like some guy, like you don't look any different? Because you know what's so funny, my boyfriend loves pulling that shit, bro. I'm right now I'm trying to lose like weight, which I have dropped some weight, and I'm like, I've been asking him like, do I look like I've lost weight? And he goes, how would I know? I live with you. Or like, oh, does my, like, I don't know, I would like ask him some stupid question. He's like, I won't be able to tell. I fucking live with you every day, see you every day. Just lie, fuck, just fucking lie, fuck. But truthfully, I'm interested in hearing about the contacts. Let's throw some foundation on. This is the ColourPop, whatever the fuck this is, Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid. It's a tinted moisturizer, it's not a foundation. And it's the Fair 4N. I'm like 99% sure like this is beyond expired. I've actually had to start growing out makeup as I've been doing my makeup because it's so expired. I have to do makeup all so soon. I just have been like putting it off because I want to buy my other shit. So soon, I know I need to do soon. The next question is, do you plan on doing a house tour video? I love your channel. Thank you. I am planning on doing a house tour video. The reason I haven't done one, truth be told, is the house is so fucking empty. Like, and it's also messy still. Like, we still have stuff in boxes that we haven't like unpacked. We still have stuff in my fucking car from when we first moved. Yeah, it is still sitting out in my car, up in my garage, because I don't give a fuck. I'm so lazy. So that's one reason, and another reason, I think I already said it, but it's like, it's so empty in here. Like, literally, there's nothing for me to tap on in like certain areas of my house, because it's just the wall and the floor. And I think I had saw, like, somebody was like, it'd be kind of cool to see the empty than like after, but like, I feel like it would just be such a shitty video. I'd be like, yeah, that's the wall right there. Look at that beige color. Like, I don't know. So I am planning on doing, if not like a full house tour, like right away, definitely we'll be doing like one in my office, because you can see it's slowly getting put together in here. Or like maybe my kitchen. My kitchen is a lot more put together, but that's also because everything came in like with the house. So we'll see. But yeah, I just really need to get some furniture, and like, just don't want to spend money on furniture, so I just haven't. I think I have this revelation every time we move, which is, oh my god, furniture is so fucking expensive. Why is it so expensive to furnish somewhere? You know what I mean? Like, furnish something. A house, an apartment, whatever. Wow, I can't speak. I've been messing my sleep schedule up so bad recently, but soon, I promise. The next question is, what is your earliest memory of getting ASMR or tingles? Who was the first ASMR artist you watched? Who are some of your favorites to watch currently? And what inspired you to start creating ASMR videos? Love your videos and would love to see more crafty, creative outlet ones if you would be able and interested. Thank you. Definitely, yeah, I have a lot of different plans, because I know people have been really liking the like snail mail club videos I've been posting too, so definitely want to do, you know, stationery videos and, you know, just some other stuff that I've been thinking of doing. I've actually been thinking about starting a mail club, but I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. It'd be like a sticker club, really. Like, maybe I'll send you like a cutesy little letter and then like a sticker sheet or something like that each month. Like, if that's something of interest, I'll look into it. I'm not concerned about this, but like, I just know it wouldn't be like a for profit thing. It would just be more like for fun, which is exactly what I do with like my nails. It's not for profit. I have never made any type of like actual profit off of any set I've ever done or like sent out, and it's just because like I don't want to charge a ton of money, but also it's like, it's something I do for fun. I don't make a living off of it or anything like that. So, but if there is interest for it, I will look into it and see what I can do. Because as long as I can keep it, like, I don't want to make it crazy expensive. So I was thinking, like, if I can figure out like logistically how to do like $8 a month, then that's what I was thinking. But I gotta like look into like where I would get my stickers like printed and, you know, stuff like that, to see how much that would be. And then also I gotta calculate like postage and stuff, because that's like what's really pricey is postage. I actually just bought some stamps. I got some stamps in the mail and they were so fucking expensive. I forgot how expensive stamps are, like the book. But I love the idea of like sending out mail. I love getting mail. So if you guys are interested in this, I definitely will. To answer questions, because I'm getting off track, my earliest memory of getting ASMR or tingles is definitely like as a little kid, like, you know, playing like with my siblings or my cousins, like doing like, I don't know, like role playing, like fake shit, like we're shop owners or we're doing makeup or something like that, like the like face touching, you know. I love visual triggers. That's like my favorite ASMR triggers, like the visual stuff, like all time, like those are normally the types of videos that I tend to watch. Like my hair being played with. I also, like, I don't know if people talk about this, but I get like tingles. Like I have the meridian response when people do things for me. Like, and I don't ask them, or like they like gift me something, like, oh, I just thought of you, like offhand, like here this is, here this is for you. Literally, and it feels so good. Like I get it like in like my head, like it feels amazing. And like, bro, like if you've sent me a card, if you send me anything, bro, I keep that shit and I can look at it and I'll get the same feeling. It's not as strong, but like it's like the same response. Like I have a bookmark that someone made me when I was probably like 10 years old. I still have it and I still get it when I look at it. It's so cute. It's like handmade and like colored, like with colored pencil, like all my favorite things on it. Like seriously, like that stuff is like so, like it's just like it's to be thought of, like something like that. Like, oh my gosh, it's so nice. Who are some of my faves? I know who's the first ASMR artist I've watched. I don't remember the very first ASMR artist I watched, but I do remember some of the first, which was like definitely like Karuna Satori was like, I think one of the people that I first got into with ASMR. Which I think she's kind of or used to be controversial. I'm not sure. This is so off topic because I'm so good at that. I remember in 2020, so like, you know, when there was more eyes on the Black Lives Matter movement because of everything going on, that this Southern ASMR lady, you know who I'm talking about, like the girl who does like Dollar Tree videos. So I never watched her videos after this again. I was so irritated by this. She made this big fat fucking Instagram post talking about how she's not going to be talking about it because this is a relaxation channel. All this bullshit. And then Karuna Satori was like, that's so weird. Like, why are you saying that? Agree. Because like, if you don't want to talk about it, why are we talking about it? Why are we talking about not talking about it if you don't want to talk about it? You're like inserting yourself into the conversation. So you're making commentary without making you get what I'm saying. So I'm like, weird. And mind you, I know where you're from, girl. We both know what goes down in those areas, girl. Like I don't know, but so she like made a call out post about this woman, which I don't know if I would have done, but like I definitely would have been shit talking for sure. And she got the backlash. Karuna Satori did, not the other lady. Which I thought was crazy, because like there's a point in time where I think like it doesn't matter what type of content I think you post. Like if you're a white person, there's times where you shut the fuck up, and there's times where you know, should talk about things to spread awareness. And I think that was a time where you should spread awareness, and I think she dropped the ball on that. And instead of taking responsibility, she just was like, this bitch used to be racist, which also crazy. I'm not just walking past that, by the way. But I do think that if someone who used to be racist is calling you out for being racist, like you should probably be like, am I doing something wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, because like obviously, I don't know, there's not anything for me to forgive, but it's just like, I don't know why I just brought that up. It's just like, I remember watching that go down on like Instagram, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? But I was so like, I was kind of disgusted by that. So I don't watch her personally. But I think that like that's like the main person that I can think of that I started with ASMR was Karuna Satori. And then who are some of your faves to watch currently? I actually haven't been watching a ton of ASMR. I know it's horrible. People who are coming off the top of my head, and it's just is Crystal Slay Live's ASMR. I think it's Brenny's Dreamland. I'm sorry if I'm not saying her name correctly. Venus ASMR. I've been watching a lot of her recently. And I don't know her name because it's her TikTok, and I follow her TikTok. I think it's like a play on words. I follow her, and I think she's on YouTube too. it's like she wears like a niqab though. A niqab. I think that's how you say it. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that. But then she also like uses Barbie, so it's like she puts it together. I don't know how she puts it together, but and then it's like ASMR. Her ASMR is so good. I love the way she speaks, and she's very big on like that visual trigger aspect, which is what I like watching. Love her content. I do think she has a YouTube channel, but I don't normally watch it. I watch like short form content on TikTok. But yeah, I haven't been sleeping well, so I haven't been consuming a ton of ASMR, to be honest. And then what inspired you to create ASMR videos? Oh, also I have like a playlist that like says my favorite ASMR videos. So if you are looking for new ASMR artists, I have a ton of people on there that I like watching, or like those specific videos I really enjoy to watch. So that's just something you could check out to like follow some new people. And also, if you're an ASMR artist and you've commented on my YouTube channel, I probably have watched your shit, or I do watch your shit. And if you don't think I have, please shout yourself out in the comments. Like, just like, I don't know, like, so I can see you and I will check your shit out. Like, I literally, it was like 3 videos ago, I had like so many different people with ASMR in their names. I was like, screenshot, like, I'm gonna be checking your channel out. And your guys' stuff is so good when I check it out. Like, I love that shit. Like, so please, like, shout yourself out. Like, let me check your shit out. Let other people check your shit out. Like, please. But what inspired me? Truthfully, I just was really fucking bored. It was like when I had just started watching ASMR content. And it was during quarantine. And I was super, super bored. I had like nothing to do. I was at home like basically all day, unless I was out working. And I just was like, oh, these people do it, and it looks like fun. And it actually kind of relaxed me to do it. Like, that's why if you guys watch my videos more than 10 minutes, like, you will see that like I start fucking yawning so bad. Because it's relaxing to do in itself. So I think that's kind of what it was, is I wanted to relax myself. I wanted to see if I was any good at it and if I'd had fun. So, yeah. And again, thank you so much for your comment. What advice would you give to someone wanting to start an ASMR channel but hasn't due to anxiety and nerves? Love your videos, X. Thank you so much. I would say, I'm gonna say this as somebody who also deals with crazy bad anxiety and takes medication, okay? Because like, I get it. This is my least favorite thing that people tell me with anxiety, which is just, oh, just do it. The more you do it, the less it's like, it's like low-key true though. Like, it really is. Like, I used to post videos and then like I would wait, nobody would watch it, or like I'd get like 3 views and no likes. I'd delete it. I'd be like, fuck no, like, that's so embarrassing. But like, and now like I post, it's like, I hope somebody likes that, somebody will watch it. Like, it's not that I don't care, it's just like, it's less of something that I even think about, of like, oh god, how am I gonna be perceived in this, or how am I gonna like, or people are gonna think I'm weird or whatever. And like, I also think too, now ASMR is like a lot more like known about. Like, I feel like not like when I started, but like when I was getting into it, like, people would make fun of ASMR, and I'm sure some people still do, but like, so I used to be kind of embarrassed about that too, because like, some people didn't know what ASMR was, and like, they would make fun of it, you know. But I would just say, like, start, you know, small, like, and don't have any, like, don't feel like you're not doing something right, or like something like along those lines if you don't get a ton of views right away. Because like, I think that was what bothered me, is like, nobody's watching this shit, or if somebody's watching it, they don't like it, so like, obviously I have to be doing something wrong, you know. And like, it makes me feel like insecure about it. So like, I would say, like, just try to have no expectations. I would say, like, if you're nervous of like people being mean or something, like, truthfully, like, for as long as I've been doing my channel, I've only gotten like a handful of really shitty comments, and like, most of them are kind of laughable, if anything. But like, I really encourage you And like, one of the best things that I love about like the gym I have is like, you guys understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I feel like so many of you guys, like, I wish like you guys lived near me, or like we could be friends in person, because like, oh my god, you guys crack me up in the comments. You guys are so funny and so kind too. Like, it's just so nice to have that. And I don't know, I really recommend just like, try not to put too much thought in it. Like, just literally like let yourself sit there, film what you want to film, and then post it, and like put your phone down. Like, don't even. And like, because I think also I'm like somebody who like, I feel like I have to plan everything out with my anxiety, and then it makes it not enjoyable, not fun, you know, or whatever. Because I definitely want you to have like fun with it. And yeah, and if you do end up posting Mage, you know, like, please let me know. I'd love to watch it. How is the new job position going? And how's the new house? Love you. I love you too. The new job position is going pretty okay. If you guys didn't know, I work as an admissions counselor at a university, and I am blanking. I work as an admissions counselor at a university, and I was originally working only with people who were receiving like a bachelor's or an associate's degree, so for like undergraduate folks. And then I was moved, my whole team was moved to work with master's degree, so graduate folks. And I was not pleased when that move first happened. I was really not pleased. I'm gonna do a blue look because I'm wearing blue, even though I'm pretty sure I did a blue look the last time, but we're gonna do like a really dark blue look. But you know, it's going pretty good. I will say it sucks though, kind of right now, just because of everything going on in the world. And by like in the world, and by that I mean like what's going on here in America with like our education system and the federal government just being complete douchebags with everything. So like, people don't want to go to school, and so like it is making it hard to like meet goals and like metrics that we're not graded on, but like we're, you know, wanted to like hit, because people are not applying and people don't want to move forward because like fundings are getting cut, and then like the way that funding is being dispersed, or like eligibility statuses are changing. It's a lot, and it is scary for a lot of people, so they don't want to mess with it, they don't want to touch it, which I can only like be like, yeah, I get it. Especially too with like the student loans no longer being paused. Like, of course people are not gonna want to continue their education while already paying for like other loans and stuff. So I do enjoy the position. It's definitely interesting because like you're very much working with like a different group of people than you were prior, but like it's just been like difficult on that aspect for sure. Here we go. And then the house has been great too. It does suck, you know, we do have to get a new roof. If you guys aren't in the loop with my last little update video, our roof is leaking, so we need a whole new replacement. So we're trying to figure out right now on getting a slight repair done, and then we have to get our insurance to cover it, because obviously we can't afford a whole new roof out of pocket. But other than that, it's been good. What were your favorite nail polishes and makeup products this year? My favorite, I got them right in front of me. You're actually in like my nail organizer, my nail polish organizer. So I love the brand V Beauty Pure. This is what that brand looks like. These are my top 2 favorite products. These are repurchases actually. This is the shade 176. It's like this really nice nude pink base. I use it for tons of my sets. Super cute. I love the smell of their polishes. I know that's like actually sick and twisted. And then this one is a nude pink rubber base. This is also a really nice pinky that I like using for my sets, and you can actually see it. It's a set that I wrapped up. I didn't really like this set, so don't judge me off of it. But like, these are some of those base colors. Makeup wise, I don't think I tried almost any new makeup this year other than like, no, I don't think I tried any new makeup this year actually, other than like the bronzing drops, which I still gotta kind of really relearn how to do that. So I'm not gonna rate that because that's like user error for sure. Fuck. What are some small things that you are grateful for / make you happy? Small things that I'm grateful for. I'm gonna be cheesy and I'm gonna say you guys. I definitely am really grateful for. I'm gonna say I'm very grateful for the privilege of like, you know, being able to do the artwork that I want to do, and you know, being able to like just chill here in my office with you guys and make videos and you know, be able to doodle and fart around when I want to. Like it's something I'm very grateful for sure. This brush is not like as blendy as I want it to be. I think it might just need washed. I can't see shit. I'm also really, really grateful for my friends. I don't know if those are considered small things though. Toilet paper. Oh my god, can you imagine? No. Fuck toilet paper. Bidets. Do you guys have a bidet at home? Be honest to you. I do. Best like $40 I've ever spent. This is so TMI. Not that that exists on this channel, obviously. I have several autoimmune diseases, if you don't know. And all of them affect my GI, so like my gastrointestinal tract, or my gastrointestinal, and so my colon is like consistently fucked up. Like I just am having the worst time in the bathroom. So having a bidet, like when you're someone who's like in the bathroom all the time, it is life-changing. Like if you deal with like Crohn's or I don't know, bitch, anything, you have IBS, you know, you don't have a gallbladder like I don't. I do really like recommend it, and they're super easy to set up too. Like it takes like literally less than 10 minutes to do it the first time, and then after like I moved, it took me not even 5 minutes to set it up the second time. So I definitely really recommend. Like that's a small thing I'm fucking grateful for. Holy shit, it's like the best thing in the fucking world. Me being cheesy as fuck. Friends, family, bidets, you know how it is. I'm trying to think of anything else that I can think of. Do you guys do this too? But like, I just blank so hard when I'm trying to like get asked questions. Like, I'd be the worst person to fucking interview. Do you think you'll always stay in the Midwest? How would you describe your perfect day? What is your favorite TV show or movie? If you guys don't know, I live in Columbus, Ohio. I don't care that you guys know that. It's not that serious. I've mainly always lived in Ohio. I mean, I've always like lived like, other than like when I was really young, I lived in North Carolina because I was born there. Fun fact. And I have family kind of located around town of like the Midwest. But I don't know if I'd ever like leave the Midwest, because like literally when we've talked about moving outside of Ohio, it was to Michigan. Because it's like basically the same shit, except it's actually listed more as a blue state. Wow, I look insane. I don't know if this was the best choice for this look. But we were thinking about doing Michigan, because like I do want to say like getting very political this video. My goodness, not really, not really at all. Ohio's really not like a red state that much. It's more gerrymandered to hell and back. So people here are great, but like state legislative is bad when it comes to a lot of things. So we were thinking about maybe doing Michigan because people are great and the legislative is great. And it's not gerrymandered to hell like Ohio is, but so that was a thought. I don't know if I would live anywhere else. Like when I was younger, I did not want to stay in Ohio. I actually remember having this like thought process, like I can't believe that people like stay in their hometowns their whole lives or stay in their home states. Like who the fuck lives in, if you live in Idaho, I'm sorry, but like who the fuck is born in Idaho and then stays there their whole life? Like how miserable does that sound, you know? And that's kind of how I felt about like Ohio. It's like I gotta get out of here. Like I can't do this my whole life. And like I'm like there's just like, because my thing was like, how could you be content with that type of existence? Like you're making, you know, shitty money, you got 8 kids, and you live in a trailer off of State Route 13 here in Ohio. Like how do you like that? You know, like how can you fuck with that? And then as I've gotten older, I'm like, oh, this is how you do it. Like this is how you get content with that. Like you start, it's less like about contentment and like more of like being realistic, you know, and like realizing like you have so much responsibility as an adult, and it's like not something I think you realize when you're a little bit younger, which kind of blows. But you know, I literally look, I have black eyes, bro. It's bad. Everything I'm doing, I feel like makes this worse. I don't know. Again, you guys know my motto, which is it can be saved by lashes every time. But you know, I don't know. I think if we ever to leave the Midwest, it's actually realistically because we're leaving the States. That was something that we did talk about prior to a lot of stuff going on here in the States. So that might be something that we do. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm nervous about that type of stuff, like leaving, and like, you know, having to like relearn norms and stuff like that. Like, bro, just leaving like rural Ohio and going to like city Ohio is so much different, like with like norms that you gotta learn. Like, you know, like in the city, you know, people don't look at you and expect you to kind of like that little greeting, you know what I mean? Like people don't even want you to look at them, which honestly I prefer now, but like kind of relearning that is really hard. And it's just like I don't want to relearn that shit again because it sucks. But if, you know, an opportunity comes up where that is something that we can do, I'm sure we will probably take it. How would you describe your perfect day? My perfect day, it really depends on how I'm feeling, because like, honest to God, you guys, I'm so fucking boring. Like, I'm such a homebody. Like, all I do is fart around in bed or on my couch and play Sudoku and watch German 985 stream VODs all day. That's all I do. And honest to God, like depending on the day, that's a perfect day for me. Like that sounds actually beautiful. And honestly, after I film this video, that's probably exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sleep for like 18 hours straight. And I'm gonna fart in bed watching German 985 videos. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. But on some days, I'm like, I really want to get out of the house. I really want to do stuff. I want to spend time with friends. So like, when I'm out and about, like I love retail therapy. I like spending money. I like going out and doing something artsy. I love doing like craft stores and stuff. I love, oh my gosh, there's a place, they are not open anymore. I think they rebranded, but over in Short North here in Columbus, there was a place called the Candle Lab where you got to make your own candles got rebranded. They like are bought out, kind of shitty now. Not to hate. And that was super fun. That was something I loved to do when we did like Columbus trips when I was younger. I love to go see a movie. Oh my god. You know what people don't talk about? That people talk about like McDonald's spray. Nobody talks about movie theater pop. Movie theater pop is so good. I love, like, my favorite type of thing to do, like, at the movie theater is get a fat, I'm putting some really chunky glitter on, and it's chunking up. That might have been a mistake. You can't even see. I don't know why I'm trying hard. You can't see anything. That's fine. But I love a fat, large, like disgusting cherry Coke from the movie theater. It tastes so good. No cherry Coke tastes as good as that. Like none of them taste that good. Like they don't taste that good in a can. They don't taste good from the gas station like that. Like it's all just like the movie theater. Which, by the way, my boyfriend told me about this. I did not know this. That's on purpose. It's not like, oh, they just do the right mix of stuff. You know, yeah, they buy a specialty mix made just for them. So like McDonald's has like a partnership with like a specialty partnership with like the Coke brand. And so like McDonald's, that's why like when people are like, oh, my headaches are so bad, I gotta go get a McDonald's Coke. Yeah, that's on purpose. It's capitalism, baby. Isn't that nuts? But yeah, so perfect day, getting movie theater cherry Coke, going and like spending money, going and spending my mom's money, hanging out with my mom, her buying me stuff from like TJ Maxx, hanging out with my friends, also spending money, but like it's my own money at that time. I hate when my friends, I hate that shit. It makes me feel evil. Like, I feel like the most manipulative person ever. My mom is my mom. It's my mom. So that's like my perfect day, going out and then also eating out. Like I love, obviously, like I love to eat out. So, yeah. And then what's my favorite TV show or movie? It's gonna be a lot of childish shit. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite movie is probably Coraline. My favorite TV shows are gotta be like Chowder and Adventure Time, like Fiona and Cake, stuff like that. Although I think the first season of Fiona and Cake was super goated. I liked this most recent season. It just, I don't know, bro. I feel like recently a ton of TV shows that I watch, they're all like so like everything's perfect and everything's fine. And maybe it's because I'm so desensitized to like how horrible life is outside of TV shows. I'm like, God, that's fucking annoying. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Because, like, literally, I don't know what that is. But that's stuff that I watch along those lines. Like, I love, like, a nostalgic, like, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, horrible TV show. Funny, though. Stuff like that. I also grew up with, like, How I Met Your Mother. That's a nostalgia show for me. I'll turn that on every once in a while. Trying to think of other movies. Like, I'm trying to think of stuff that's not animated because I watch a ton of, oh my god, Spirited Away. Fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna come up with. Those are some absolute faves. What is your favorite and least favorite trigger? My favorite triggers are like visual stuff. I love like face touching. I also love, I don't know why, but like specifically, I love face measuring. There is a video that is done. Oh my gosh, this is a favorite ASMR artist. I think it's like Scottish ASMR Blueberry. She's been in the ASMR game for fucking years, bro. And you probably have watched a video of hers at some point because she's just goated as fuck. She did like a kilt measuring video or some shit like that. It's so good. I watch that video all the time. I love the way she has it set up. I love that it's lo-fi. Everything about her. I love her. I love that woman. Love her to pieces. So that's like a favorite of mine. Least favorite trigger, I'd have to say like mouth sounds, like, and not like the ones like where somebody's talking and they have like, you can hear like their mouth or their lips or their tongue or something. It's like the type of mouth sounds where like people are just like making mouth sounds to make them. Like, I'm not really a big fan of that. If there's enough visual stuff going on, sometimes I can ignore it, but for the most part, I'm just like, I'll pass on that. I don't know, it's just not something that like relaxes me personally, but definitely love that it does for some people, for sure. Maybe your favorite animal, your favorite color, and food, and what inspired you to make an ASMR channel. You're one of my favorites. Literally been binge watching. LOL, keep it up. Smiley face, thank you so much. Favorite animal? That's a really great question, because I feel like I have not thought about what my favorite animal is in like so long. I feel like my favorite animal, and it's not a specific animal, but my favorite animals are like animals that are so fugly, like so fucking ugly that they're like cute to me. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, I'm talking like, you look at this animal, you're like small animals that are kind of like scrunkled, like fucking look funny, like they look fucked, like weird. Those are my favorite. My favorite color is green. I love like a nice olive, but I think my favorite is like a nice forest green. I just love how green looks. It's like very lively. Oh shit. Oh my god, I just pulled this lash off and it was perfectly fine. Okay. I don't think it's fully on, but it's gonna stay. See, it looks better. I'm gonna do some concealer. Oh my gosh, I look like I got punched, bitch. I feel like I got punched. I'm tired as fuck. Color, food. I go in and out of what my favorite food is because I have like hyper fixations, you know what I mean? So like some points of the year, I will literally be eating the same thing every single meal for months on end, and then it'll be like, then like randomly I can't eat that shit no more. Like it makes me sick to my stomach to think about. Like right now, I've been on a breakfast croissant sandwich kick where I eat that for breakfast and lunch every day. And I've been doing it for like the last 5 months, I think now. And I think it's slowly coming to an end, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. I think my favorite food, or something that I love, is Mediterranean food. That shit is, I feel like it's so underrated. Like, and you know what's so crazy is I think like Greek food specifically opened me up to so many different types of cultural foods and like different types of ways to eat like food. I don't know if this is just because like I was raised by people who grew up in like the 40s and 50s and still ate like it's the 40s and 50s. But like, bro, I don't know, it's like when it comes to like cultural food and like vegetables that like I probably really wouldn't normally eat myself, I'm like, oh, I trust this, like, because it's been around for so long, like it can't be that bad, or it can't be bad, period. And that really hasn't steered me wrong. I actually am planning to make some halal style, like halal cart style gyros tonight. I'm fucking pumped. I've had my chicken marinating. I'm so ready. So I would say like Mediterranean, Greek, Middle Eastern food is like top tier right now in my eyes. Like it's been stuff that I've been craving. There's like several different restaurants that like specialize in like halal cart style food. I've been fucking ordering so much for them recently. It's so bad. And I actually wanted to order them on Christmas, and because I was totally stereotyping. I wasn't expecting them to be closed on Christmas because it's like, oh, it's a Middle Eastern restaurant. I doubt that they're Christian, but they weren't open. It was so bad. Because I was totally stereotyping being a horrible person. I'm just so, I guess also too, because I'm just so used to like any type of cultural restaurant that's like, you know, obviously not run. Damn. Sorry, I just poked my eye so hard. Like a restaurant that's so obviously not like run by like white people. I'm like, oh well, they'll probably be open for Christmas. Because we're a family that orders out on Christmas. We normally do Chinese food, but I honestly, I don't know what it is. I have not been in the mood for Chinese food as much recently. And like, normally, like, oh wow, I just saw my eye twitch. I look crazy with this lash on. Oh, this lash looks like funny. It's like sitting weird. Is it on? Sorry. Okay. Now I did the food, favorite animal, color. And then what inspired me to make an ASMR channel. Yeah, it was just like for quarantine, like I just was really bored and I was like, fuck it, let's just try it. Okay, you know it is on kind of funky. Sorry, you know, my fat ass can only talk about food for like 20 minutes. What's your favorite season or holiday? Thank you for being you. I enjoy your channel. Thank you so much. And thank you for being you. Holidays, I'm gonna say, what's my favorite holiday? Okay, well now this looks dumb as fuck. God damn it. Can you tell it looks bad? Yes. If I'm far away, probably not, but yeah. I had to put new glue on it. My favorite holiday, because I'm selfish as fuck, is probably gonna say my birthday. I know. If it's not my birthday though, definitely like Christmas, so I can give gifts to other people and also receive it because I'm evil. Season though, definitely like a fall guy. Like I love fall. I love like the weather in fall. I love rain in the fall time. Like the specific type of smell that is you only get when it's fall. It's cold out and you can it's not to the point where it's like you smell the cold in the air like in winter, but like it's almost there and you're smelling the dirt on like sidewalk. It's not asphalt, it's sidewalk. And you're smelling like dirt and like dead decomposing leaves on the sidewalk with the rainwater mixing, and it smells so fucking good. Like that's like top tier, like one of the reasons I love fall. And also because it's colder, I like layering, and as a big fat fuck, you know. Sorry, my boyfriend just came in here to bother me. I don't know what I was talking about. Fuck. Hold on, let me read the question again. Oh, okay, yeah. I love fall. Love fall. I will say though, like second best smell, like seasonal smell, is summertime. And in the summer, like freshly cut grass, but not just freshly cut grass. No, like you're driving by a field or like you're outside and you're like by a field and the like hay and like other grass grass has just been cut and it's been like cloud cover on and off. Clouds just disperse, right? And so like that wave of sun is coming in and the sun hits that like hay and grass and it's so hot, you know, it starts to bake it. It's like you smell like the heat almost, you know what I'm talking about? But then that comes in like with that grass and like honeysuckle and like sweet hay smell and like with like the wind too. Fuck, that shit smells so fucking good. I think because my eye is like twitching, I'm just not gonna get this lash to sit as good as I would like it to, so that's what it'll be. But no, fall is definitely a favorite, and I also feel like foods are really good fall time. Like I love, bro, pumpkin roll. So good. What did you major in? How did you end up being an admissions counselor? So I'm wrapping up my bachelor's degree right now. I'm majoring in graphic design and media arts. I have 3 more classes and I'm done. I'll be graduating this May. I'm gonna take a bit of a breather for sure. I'm gonna do another degree after, but I'm just not sure what. I only chose graphic design because it's what my job paid for that was artsy related. Fun fact, I fucking hate graphic design. It's horrible. I like when people say like don't go to like school for like art stuff, like just try and learn it on jobs or like you know learn yourself. Yeah, like I, as someone who's wrapping this program up, I agree. And then becoming an admissions counselor is I attending at the school that I work for, and I no longer wanted to work at Target anymore, which is where they were paying for it. They're like their benefits, and I didn't want to work there anymore. So I just decided, you know, to look around, and I was like, what if they're like hiring? And I saw that they were, so I applied and just hoped for the best. And they asked me to do an interview. I thought I bombed that shit, bro. Like it was so fucking bad. And then they wanted to do another interview, and I thought I bombed that one even worse, and I got hired. So yeah, I love my job, bro. And you can, if you're interested in doing something like that, personally, I feel like as long as you have customer service experience, you're set. Like you don't have to have like background within like education and stuff like that, just because like I didn't have it. But yeah, just like put in an application to see what it sort of thing, and it worked out. Did you decide to start an ASMR channel spontaneously, or was it something that you had thought about? Great question. I want to say kind of both. It was like a spontaneous thought, and then I kind of sat on it like kind of for a hot minute, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking do it, like, because I knew if I just didn't go and just do it right then, I wasn't gonna do it ever, sort of thing. And so I just kind of was like, I put something together. Like if you go back and you watch like a lot of my older videos, they used to like look, I don't know, like used to put like more effort, not more effort, but like into like the thumbnails, and I think also like with like the way I did descriptions and stuff too. And like now it's just like, I don't know, it's not that it's not important to me, fuck. It's just like, I don't think that makes my video any better or not. So, nasty. So yeah, I would say it was like spontaneous, thought about it, and then I just acted like pretty quickly after that. Where's my brush at? Okay. If you had a theme song, what would it be? What's an important lesson that you've learned recently? How did you meet your boyfriend, and what did you guys do on the first date? Theme song, fuck. I have no idea, actually. Like, I'm so boring, you guys. I'm a boring ass hater, so I don't know what song really encapsulates that. Trying to think. And now I'm blanking on every song that I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. I'm honestly not so sure. If you guys have suggestions, like, please tell me. I'm trying to think of, like, songs that I like. And now I can't think of any song that I've ever liked in my entire life either. Cool. Sorry, that's, like, hard for me for no fucking reason. I'm just overthinking that. What's an important lesson I've learned recently? I'm like a selfish person, but like it's okay to an extent. Like I think I'm struggling with learning what's cool with being selfish and then what's not so cool about being selfish. And so like that's been really interesting to kind of like see the differences between. So I think that's probably one thing. Is like it's okay to like take time for yourself and just do things for you, and then also say no to things, like because it's also like it's not inherently selfish to do that stuff. It just, I think for me, like feels that way. I think that concealer was super expired because my face is tingling really fucking bad right now. Oh fuck. I mean, I've definitely had it longer than most makeup is like. I'm literally gonna have to throw away like 99. I mean, all the stuff in my makeup box actually should be thrown away, like realistically, but you know. How did I meet my boyfriend? I met him on Tinder. Fun fact, I lied to my grandparents on how I met him. I think that they knew that I was lying. I said that I had met him through one of my best friends. Because I knew if I had said, I knew if I had been honest with them, right? Because I was living with my grandparents. You guys don't remember when we first started dating, I was living with my grandparents. I knew if I told them that I had met him off the internet, or like an app, which is the internet to them, like they would not have let him come over, like genuinely, like they would not have let him. And that's what our first date was. He came over to my grandparents' house and we made chicken parmesan together, and then we had sex like 20 times, and then he went home like after like 2 days. That was our first date. Like, and I don't care, again, you guys know there's no such thing as TMI. We had been talking for like about a month or so prior to him like coming over and everything. So like a lot of build up with that. And mind you, like we were so nervous because we were both this like first dude that each other's ever like been with and like dated. So like just kind of like big moment overall for us, for both of us, I think. So we're both kind of nervous about that. And then like he also, I think he literally worked that day. And then mind you, he was living in Columbus. I was not. I lived like an hour away from him, and he Ubered from Columbus to my house. So I'm just saying, like, obviously I was that sexy, you know, to pull somebody to pay for an hour ride to come and see me. But no, that's what we did. We went grocery shopping for the food, and I think we actually had gone out to eat, I think, as well. But like we brought it home and just like watched like YouTube and hung out. But no, yeah, we literally just like made food and like had sex. Like that was the first date, which is obviously very romantic. And I mean, 4 years later, here we are. We have a fucking house together, so obviously not a bad first date option. Where are your favorite places to shop? What are some of your current hobbies? Do you like cooking? If so, what's your favorite thing to make? I do really enjoy cooking. I think my favorite thing to make is probably like, I don't really know what it's called. It's like, I don't know. It's just like I'll throw in it's like an Asian like cuisine style of like cooking, like where I'm using I think it's like gochujang paste, if I'm saying that correctly. I throw meat in, I'll throw like some assorted veggies, I'll throw that paste in, and then I do like parts of soy sauce and sesame oil with brown sugar, so it's like a sweet kind of coating. And then I'll throw that over like some rice again with some extra veggies. It's like super easy, and it makes you kind of feel like a chef because you're really like cooking it up. I love making rice dishes. I think I just like using my rice cooker. I feel so cool and sexy using my rice cooker. I also like doing desserts too, like decorating. I used to be really into like cake decorating and stuff like that. Not so much anymore. I haven't done it in a long time. Some current hobbies though, I do, nail art. I'm getting into stationery, and I'm getting into reading again. I also have plants. These are just like, there's 4 plants right there. I have a ton more, and I'm hoping to get a lot more too. So starting to get into like keeping plants. What's my favorite places to shop? That's a really great question. That's a really weird question, girls. I don't even fucking know. I mainly feel like I shop online. I love supporting like small artists when I can. Sorry, I had to get a drink of something because like I like couldn't fucking whisper even though I was trying to. I don't know about like shopping though, like bitch, I can't even like think of a store right now. I think it just means I need to go to bed like really bad, because that's actually why my boyfriend was in here. He's like, are you coming to bed? Because like it's like I think 8 now or something. I've been yapping it up, and we're not even done with like the first few pages, by the way. I love TJ Maxx though. I mean, who doesn't? I'm trying to think of like stores that I'm like, I have. Oh, Dollar Tree. Are you kidding me? I haven't been to Dollar Tree in so long. I gotta go. I've been doing a lot of grocery shopping at Kroger's recently. Love Kroger's. I forgot how like goated Kroger's is. What are some of your holy grail products? Well, I already showed you some of them actually. These View Beauty Pure like nail polishes are like a definitely holy grail for me when it comes to like nail stuff. I'll also say this is some sunscreen. So sunscreen just in general. This is one I've been using. This is Haru Wonder Black Rice SPF. I don't have it in here with me, but I would also say Aqua 4 is goated as fuck. I love Aqua 4. Oh, you know what I've been using recently and I love? I have been starting buying stuff from Lush. I don't know what it is. It's like, it looks like a little bug thing, and it's like a bar that you scrub yourself with. It's like, I think it's body butter or something. It smells so good, and bro, the way it makes my skin feel, love. I highly recommend checking out the little bugs that Lush got going on. Advice on starting an ASMR channel: just fucking post, and be like consistent. Like, don't do what I do, which is like post every once in a while. I'm trying to be more consistent. Like, that's actually a resolution I have for this year, is to post like at least once a week, to be consistent with it, if not more. I would say if you're interested, it's just be consistent and be yourself. Like, don't try to be some like, I don't know, like, I don't want to say like don't try to be somebody you're not, but like don't like tweak out and I feel like you have to be like this, specific type of person. Like, just be you and post. What have you been listening to, both in terms of music and podcasts? I don't really listen to podcasts. I've tried a few times. I literally very, like, I don't know what it is. I feel like I need, like, visual stimuli. I'm just, like, one of those people. Y'all, I feel like I'm losing it. I might have to do, like, come back and just kind of finish the Q&A without doing, like, makeup and stuff, because also I'm, like, wrapping up. So I just want to be, like, super honest. If, like, it cuts, like, that's why I just got really tired. But anyway, to finish up what I was saying, I think I might do some podcasts in the future, but yeah, I just tend to not really do that. I like that, like, extra visual, you know, something to watch along with it when people are talking. But in terms of music, I mainly listen to, like, early 2000s pop. Anything that my boyfriend listens to, I'll put on my playlist, which normally consists of, like, R&B or, like, maybe rap or hip hop. Maybe I think it's more rap if anything, because I don't even I can get into this conversation. A lot of music that is considered hip hop, like, today, is not hip hop. Like, that's just my opinion. I don't think it should be qualified as it. And I think a lot of music that is, like, considered hip hop, it's only considered hip hop or, like, alternative hip hop just because the artist is black, and I don't like that. Anyway, but yeah, recently I've been listening to a lot of, like, 42 Doug. Oh my gosh, if I could just, like, whisper, that would be great. I don't know what, like, I promise you guys, I'm trying so hard to just whisper. I think maybe my, like, throat is dry or something, and that's why it's, like, catching and I can't whisper. I don't know, but anyway, I've been listening to a lot of 42 Doug, which his stuff is pretty good. But yeah, sorry, I'm, like, so out of it. I think I'm gonna, like, wrap up the makeup look, maybe do a few more questions, and then I'll come back. And depending on how long this video is, I might actually do a part 2, but I'll post it, like, same day, because I hate that shit. Alrighty. Unless it's too personal, why do you pass on Christianity? What do you put your faith in if you believe in anything of higher power? No worries if you want to pass this question. No, I don't think it's too personal. I've been pretty outspoken on my channel that I am not Christian. I do celebrate a lot of Christian holidays, which I know might be confusing. It's just because I was raised in a very Christian family. So I celebrate the same holidays that my family does, even though I don't participate in, like, the religion aspect, if that makes sense. I would also say not majority, but a good amount of my family do exactly what I do. It's just kind of like a tradition thing. We're not really crazy religious. But then there are family members who are pretty, like, crazy religious. And even then, it's not like, I'm not saying that in, like, a negative way. I'd even say a pass. Like, it's just, like, something I never really believed in. Like, I never got it. I don't hate on people who are Christian or, like, you know, believe in higher power. It's nothing. I don't believe in anything. I just believe that, like, life has happened because that's just the way it has happened, and, you know, you go through the things that you do because other people exist and you can't control what they do, and that affects your life and all that fun stuff. And yeah, and I don't think there's really any specific type of, like, meaning other than just existing, and then you don't. I think that when you die, and that's really it. I like to believe, like, maybe there's, like, energy and stuff like that, kind of like how, like, energy can never be destroyed, or, you know what I mean, or created. It's just, like, ongoing. But I don't really feel like that has anything to do with there being a God or higher power. I don't know. I would rather probably say I'm agnostic than atheist, you know. Like, very open to the idea of there being something, but I think it just leans more towards just there being nothing at all. But no, I was raised in a very Christian home. You know, I went to church every Sunday, and I don't really want to get into, like, my experiences within the church, because I think that can be a little triggering for some people, and that's not the point of my video. But I went through that, also, as I got older, I started, you know, having crazy big interests in like history and art history. And when you start going through history, there is a very jarring pattern that you see. And that pattern is the justification to do very, very horrible things because of Christianity. And as someone who is obviously very white and wants to be like, you know, an ally to different groups of people, I think it is kind of inappropriate, in my opinion, for me. You know, I'm not gonna make commentary on anybody else. This is for me. I just think it's not something that I would want to align myself. I mean, the justification for slavery here in the States, Christianity, the reason it lasted for so long, Christianity, the treatment that happened while slavery was going on was because of Christianity. The Trail of Tears and colonization of like the indigenous people here in America was due to the justification of Christianity. Like, you learn the terminology like manifest destiny in like history class, but you look into what manifest destiny really is. Like, it's like the divine right. Divine right to what? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, when you break stuff down, like the reason that so much shit is going on even now, modern day time, it's because of Christianity. Like, the negative effects that major religion has on large groups of people, because you can't say that it's all just shits and giggles, because it's not. Like, they're, you know, it's not just like, oh, I believe in God. It's, I believe in God and these sets of morals and belief that are also rooted in white supremacy. And I just feel like, as someone who has done a lot of research into that and is wanting to be as like, I don't know, as educated as possible within that type of realm, it's important to understand that and to deconstruct myself from that. And it's not like that's easy or anything. I definitely still struggle with certain things with it. I don't struggle with like the belief or not belief of it, but like just because like the way I've been raised, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, that's how I feel. It's just not something that I want to align myself with. I don't even, but like, I get why people have religion, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's great, like for some people, like you need that set values and morals, you know, to guide you. And it's very easy for the most part for some people, digestible bite-sized stories. That's exactly what like most theology is. Like, and like people like giggle and laugh at like ancient Greek stories with the gods, but like that's exactly what Christianity is. It's just in a more what you would consider modern context that people actually believe in. Like, and some people still believe in like the Greek gods and stuff like that. Also, no hate in that either. There's been a lot of other reasons why I think, even if I didn't have certain experiences or interests, I would have ended up deconstructing, but like I really never got into it. I just kind of went because my family did, and yeah. But again, I'm not trying to shit on and be like a dick to people who are Christian. It's just, that's my belief, and like that's also like just, I don't want to be a dick, but like factual with like the historical aspects. It's just not something I want to align with. And I really fucking hope you don't hear my neighbor's dog absolutely pissing itself out that side right now. Hold on. I don't know if I'm gonna leave that in, to be real with you. I just don't want it to seem like I'm being a dick or an asshole to anybody. And like for what they believe in or whatever. It's just like, yeah. I don't know. And like I also know too, like with being raised Christian, like, bro, like you're like literally like the way you're taught about like atheism or people like not having faith within Christianity is like, it's just like them choosing not to have faith rather than like the fact that people have the ability to like actually believe that nothing exists. It's like, it's almost like, no, it's just anti-Christian. It's not anti-religion, it's anti-Christian specifically. And I just want to be clear, like that's not what that is. Like, it's just, because, and I say that and I want to make that clarification because like I was raised to like think and feel that way. So in case there are people who are watching that and are like, what the fuck? Like, I get a few more questions, and then I'm gonna cut, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do from there. But just to give you a heads up, when did you start watching ASMR, and what made you want to start your own channel? I think I did start watching ASMR in like early 2020, like if not like probably like 2019 is when I started watching ASMR. Like, you know what? Yeah, I think it was like 2019 is when I first started, because I had started watching because I needed like sound to like fall asleep. And what I was doing instead of watching ASMR is I would put The Office on, like the Netflix show, on like super low just to hear like voices talking, so I could sleep, because like I couldn't do like the silence. And you know, now I have like a noise machine and a fan that I use, so but like I think I was like telling my girlfriend about it, because like my mom was complaining that like her iPad would be dead because I played on the iPad. And she was like, have you ever thought about like watching ASMR? And that's when I started. I think she recommended ASMR to me. I should start doing my eyebrows every day. I didn't realize how like busted my fucking eyebrows look. I also need to start like actually learning how to do eyebrows. I don't like the fact that I have like the points and then like everything else like looks weird. You know, I don't know if that makes sense. It either does or it doesn't. I don't think I'm making any sense at the moment. The way this is completely straight and this one's like actually good looking is kind of sad. I think it's the lighting. I don't know. Let me look in the mirror. I just think that this eyebrow is thicker and sexier than the other one. Damn. This is also like dry as fuck. So that doesn't really do anything. Bro, my makeup is about to be expensive as fuck. Shit. What is a weird skill, ability, etc. that you have? A weird skill or ability that I have? I would say I got very good at lying when I was a kid, and like I still have that ability, I think, but like I just choose to not use it for evil anymore. But I definitely used to use it for evil a lot as a kid, because I was an evil kid. I also just think I didn't get a ton of attention as a kid, so I just felt like I needed to lie. I know, it's kind of embarrassing to admit that. It's not like, and I do think that it's why. It's like, it's weird, because it's like, okay, fucking weirdo lying bitch. I don't know, I can't think of anything like weird in the sense of cool. And so I went weird in the sense of I don't know. Like I said, I am like I'm really good at Sudoku actually, but that's probably not like in the Sudoku like app that I play, I literally am like world ranking, but it's probably just because I play it so often, because I have nothing to do in my life. Because I do absolutely nothing with my fucking life. I just play Sudoku. Of like just old man hobbies as a fucking 23-year-old dude. Oh wow, that's horrible. That's why you don't look in your phone camera when you do lip liner. That's oh fuck, that's so bad. I'll use the excuse though. I have a double lip line on my bottom lip, so it's like hard. And I was going off of the both lip lines, doing that. Okay. Okay, 2 more questions because like literally all the rest of these questions are super long. And so then I'll either come back later today or I'll just do part 2, like a quick part 2. I'll probably just keep putting one video. This video is long as fuck anyway. What is my favorite, or what is your favorite type of cuisine? I think I briefly talked about this earlier, but Greek, or like Mediterranean or like Middle Eastern food are so good. I really am not like I love all types of cuisine though. Like, I don't feel like there's been a cuisine that I've tried that I've been like, fuck, ew, gross. There's nothing I can think of off the top of my head. Have you ever been recognized in public? No, I have not, and I honestly don't know what I would do if I got recognized. I think I'd probably shit myself. I'd just be kind of like low-key embarrassed. Like I wouldn't know what to say. Like I'd be like, thank you, oh my god, I love you, probably. I just wouldn't want to be weird to you guys. Like I want to be cool and sexy, and I definitely wouldn't act that way if I got recognized. I'd probably be like, also like if you do recognize me, but like please say hi to me. I would love that. But like keep in mind, I'm so dumb, and I'm hard of hearing. So like if you call out to me and I don't respond, I just didn't fucking hear you, bro. I'm gonna touch up. Okay, yeah, and then we'll save everything for later. We're gonna touch this up and then we are done, bro. Honestly, not a bad look. I look insane. I feel insane. I feel like, bro, I was like looking at the camera. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just finish these questions up. Bro, I literally was like getting, like looking at the camera and it's like blurry. It has been a few hours. I had to go because I was like super tired, but also I was having a reaction to the makeup I put on. Like my skin was like tingling and shit. So I decided to take everything off and then go to bed so I could come back and finish up the questions. We only have like a few more on the part 2 part. So sorry I'm not like decked out in makeup, and this is just gonna be me kind of sitting and answering these. This video's gonna be like crazy long. So I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, sorry about that. I think it's just like it's time for new makeup, so I'm gonna do like a big haul soon because like literally everything is expired. It's not just like at the point where it's like, oh, I can still, you know, use it. It's like gone. So yeah. The next question is the job in what you want to do? Wait, is the job you're in what you want to do long term? I forget what degree you're going for. I am going for, like, I'm wrapping up my bachelor's in graphic design right now. I don't think that's gonna lead me anywhere career-wise. I am really interested in like art history, and maybe like museum curation and stuff like that. But the university I go to is an online university, so they don't offer that type of thing. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I don't know if I'm gonna do anything like degree-wise to get like a career, if that makes sense. I do really enjoy my job. I do really enjoy being in education, so I might go and do like my bachelor's and master's in like an education aspect for like maybe administration or something. I think that would be pretty enjoyable. So maybe it's definitely not something I thought I would get into though as like a long-term career. My mom has schizophrenia like your dad. At least I think I remember you mentioning that at one point. Do you have a desire to forgive him or be at peace with what happened? Not accept him back or reconcile, but get to a point where you don't resent him for it. I guess I don't know all what you've been through, but curious. Also, feel free to pass on this one if it's too personal. Thank you. Absolutely love your channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, I do believe my father was diagnosed with schizophrenia, or at least took medication for it. My issues with my dad don't really stem from him being medicated versus not medicated or anything like that. times that I've mentioned that he had schizophrenia, it's only been because I'm nervous that it may present itself to me in the future, or like one of the reasons that I'm never planning on like having biological children, to have them potentially deal with that you know, aspect, especially with all the other fucked up health stuff that I've got going on. The stuff, like, I don't even say it's beef. My dad was not really ever my dad. Like, he was just some dude that lived with my mom and then abused her and us as children, like us as me and my siblings. I never had like a relationship with him really, and everything was just forced. He was a really bad person, and I say was, like, he's dead. I wish. It's horrible. The thing is like, there's not like how do I explain this? Like, I don't resent him, but I do. Like, I don't want him to feel like that he just is forgiven. I don't think he deserves that. But it's not something that I'm like, I hear his name or somebody asks about my dad, where I'm like, oh fuck, I hate that dude. Like, it's just like, yeah, he was a bad person, and it made me learn a lot at a very young age on what it is to be a bad person. But his schizophrenia didn't really have anything to do with me disliking him. And I think also, like, you could just really tell when he was more level-headed, like on medication. And again, I'm like, not, I'm pretty sure it's 1000. Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. Pretty sure it was schizophrenia. If not, it was something along those lines that he was diagnosed with. Because like, I know if like I had asked him or any of his family, they'd say fuck no, because they're very anti like talking about that type of thing. But like, my mom like shared that with me when they were going through their divorce when like I was really young. And that was like I think also one of the reasons, other than like actual abuse, why I hated and have hated him for so long, is like, my dad like fought for custody only because he wanted to like make my mom's life harder. Like, that man let the house foreclose because he never removed my mom from like the title and the deed and whatever, so it fucked up her credit, and he didn't care about his own, to do it to her. Like, it was purposeful, it was planned. He would stalk her. Like, he's a horrible man, and he's a pedophile. Like, dude, he's evil, bro. He's fucking evil. So I don't want it to seem like, oh my gosh, like, this guy's got so much stuff that like needs to be worked through. Like, I have moved on like with my life. I'm at a spot where I'm really great, and I think he's also having a really great life himself. Like, he doesn't work anymore. He has a wife that pays for everything. You know, he's never been to jail for fraud or for being attracted to children, so that's a win. You know, he has a great life, like, and I honestly, I don't think he gives a shit about how I think or feel. So, especially like in regards to him, because he doesn't even fucking like me, and it just like doesn't matter. I don't know, I hate when people are like, oh, you just have to learn to forgive. That's just not part of my thing. I'm a forever hater, and the thing is like, when I hate, it has nothing, it doesn't affect me negatively. Like, I don't like obsessively do it. I don't talk about it. I don't really think about it unless it's like brought up, and I'll talk about it. But yeah, it really had nothing. And my dad was just a horrible person from day one for me. So, especially, and to my siblings and cousins and other people. Like, yeah, it's just so. I guess no for not like resent, because like I do, but like at the same time, it's just not like. I don't know how to explain, like, resenting not consistently, but like presently. Does that make sense? Like, I hate you for what you did, and like that will never change, but it's not like oh my god, I'm you know, I want this person to fucking die. I think about this all the time, sort of thing. If that is something like, you know, that you and your like mom go through, though, like regarding like her mental health and like diagnoses, I hope that, you know, if that is something you want to do, like where you just kind of like at what you were saying, but like accept him, you know what I'm saying, or her. Oh my god, I'm like tweaking, because I know adding mental stuff into that, it's hard, because like you almost, it's like weird, it's not like it's excusable, but it's like an explanation for some behavior, which I think I've also kind of done, where I've tried to it, but like, okay, well, would he have done it if, you know, this hadn't been that way? But the answer is yes. Like, you know, you can still be a very bad person and have, you know, things going on, and it just doesn't justify it. That's just me personally, you know, and with my situations that I've been with, like, I know everybody's relationships with their parents are different and can be difficult in so many different ways than mine. If you were doing one of those holiday favorite things, gift exchanges with your friends, what would your item be? Can't wait for the Q&A. Thank you. I think I've seen a few of these videos. I think I would, honest to God, do some type of like sunscreen. I don't know, but then saying that kind of makes me feel shitty because, like, I don't know, giving people skincare as gifts, I feel like is so hit and miss. Like, unless they're asking for it, I try to avoid it because it makes me like feel like I'm saying your skincare's ass. So let me change my mind. My favorite thing, I would probably do like Aquaphor. Actually, that I know that's still skincare, but like it's good for your lips. I like putting it on my hands, especially like cold, like, you know, stuff starts to get like really dry and chapped. Probably Aquaphor, but if I had to be like a little like trinket, maybe like a blind box of some kind. When did you start transitioning? Do you have any tips for people starting testosterone? I started medically transitioning when I was 19 years old. That's when I got prescribed and started taking testosterone. Socially, I've been out to like friends since like I was probably 13, but like to everybody it was like 18, 19 because I just was like, fuck no. And it was weird because like people knew about it, but then I was like, oh my god, no, fuck no, that's so gross, ew. And then I still ended up doing it. Any tips for people starting testosterone? Please, 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 like, ask your doctor about talking about side effects. And also talk about like different options for doing testosterone. I was like convinced that gel and the injections were going to be the same thing. It's absolutely not. Gel is so much of a slower progression, and I didn't realize that till like I got on injections. So like if you're interested in like kind of progressing quicker, definitely would look into injections. And if you're a bigger guy, like be prepared to sweat your ass off all the time, especially like around in your neck area. Oh my god, it's so bad. Are you planning on getting your master's degree after you graduate? You mentioned being a forever student. What are you going to continue with? And are you excited about your graduation? I am excited to graduate. I fucking am so sick and tired of school right now. In fact, I'm so bummed because I have to do homework tomorrow night, so, but I am planning on doing a master's degree, not immediately though. I think I'm gonna go for another bachelor's, figure out what I want to do for a second bachelor's, and then figure out if that is gonna be like a level 2 a master's degree or something that I'd be interested in doing a master's degree in. But yeah, definitely eventually I will. Are you planning on getting your nail tech certification or license within the next year or soon? I think it'd be really cool to do it within this year. I don't think I will though. Probably within the next few years, but like it's just not on the forefront of things that I want to spend time and money on right now, but definitely will soon. And who knows, I could be wrong, I could get it this year. It's just I'm not making any plans for it. Do you have any pets? If not, do you want to get any pets now that you're in a house? I do have a pet. I have my cat. She is a cute, like, tabby mix. She's all gray, and she's super fluffy. She's actually sleeping in her little bed. Oh, I think my chair's covering her. She's, like, right there. Oh, no, you can't see her. Let's see if I move out of the way. Oh, no, you won't be able to, I don't think. She's out. But yeah, we got her when we were in the first apartment, so that was like almost 3 years ago. Fuck, that's crazy. I think about almost 3 years. or like 2 and some change. So yeah, she's getting older, which I actually cried about that the other night, thinking about like how she's not like a kitten anymore. Because I was looking at old pictures of her, and like cats will be like kind of really fucking lanky when they're little, and that's how she was. So I was like, she's so fat now. Like, so yeah, her name is Cupid. We are thinking about getting another cat. There's a cat here at one of the humane societies that's name is Fetty Wap, and he's blind in one eye, and he's a senior cat. And my boyfriend saw him, was like, yeah, that's what we gotta do, and we're actually gonna get him at our last apartment. But then they had to talk to our management team, and I knew our management team would never like call them back, but B, also we had her under as an emotional support animal because she is for me, and I just knew I wouldn't be able to get like anything for him, so like we'd have to pay like pet rent and shit, and I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that shit, because then they'll like know for sure that we have 2 cats, and I don't think you can, I don't know, maybe you can do more than one emotional support animal, but like I felt like I'd be fibbing because we just wanted to get another cat. But we are planning on getting him like we're he's a little bit more settled in, to give him a home, because we really do want to give him a home and get him out of the shelter. Are you planning on getting any more tattoos? Do you have anything specific in mind? I have a few different tattoos I'm planning on getting. Sorry, I'm trying not to yawn, but it's like so late. My sleep schedule's been so fucked up. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I do have several tattoos I want to get. I'm wanting to get like a lot of like more plant and like floral stuff. I'm really trying to figure out how I want it to look specifically, but I want to get a string. Oh god, what are they called? Are they like bleeding hearts? I think is what they're called. They're like the flowers. It's like a heart, and then it opens up, and it looks like there's like a drop of blood coming out. Really beautiful. And I'm thinking about having some come down my arm a little bit, and then like move across my chest. I think that would look cool, but I need to kind of like see it drawn out. So I've been thinking about asking my friend to draw it out on me to see if I fuck with it or not, or maybe just take a picture of myself and then doodle it. That's probably what I'll do. But yeah, I just don't have tattoo money, which is such a bummer. I want a tattoo so bad. I think this summer I'm definitely gonna get at least one, because I know my boyfriend's been itching to get one too, so we might go and get tattoos together. Do you have something from your childhood that you still have? Yes, I have a comfort object. It's like a homemade calico cat stuffed animal, and she's super cute, and I named her Cat because I've had it since like I was literally like 1. And yeah, I still have it. I still like occasionally sleep with it, like as a comfort object, like stuffed animal in bed. Like no shame in that game at all for me. Any suggestions for fragrances? Fragrances, I feel like I said that weird. You look like you smell so good. I love your videos. Thank you, and thank you. I do actually brought some out, because I knew I got this comment. So I wanted to show you what I wear. So I wear a mix of different fragrances. I like that I like how they meld together. So I start off with the Versace Eros Flame. I'm like almost out. This is the first bottle, I think, or second bottle I ever had. Damn, it's dusty as fuck. I love how this bottle sounds though. And this does smell so good. It's very warm. It's musk, but it's like mainly spice and warmth for me. Like what I get from it. And I get compliments. If like I just wear this, I get so many compliments, and it stays with you the whole day. It is pricier, but I do think it's like worth the price. But yeah, I gotta get a big bottle soon. That's probably what I'll ask for my birthday. It's just like a refill. And then I layer it with another Versace cologne, and this is, I think, called the Dreamer. This is more, I would argue, budget friendly if you're looking for something that's It smells good on the cheaper side. I would say this is more of a unisex scent, like in terms of like what people determine as masculine versus like a feminine scent. It's still got like that spice, but I would say it's very deep, almost like a I would say like a darker perfume, like a perfume that like if you went out to like the club you would like be smelling on people. Like it's very deep, that type of scent, but then it also has like some musk in there too, which I think is why it smells so unisex. This layers really well with it, and I normally can find this for around like $30, depending on where you get it. And then I finish it off with this French Waltz by Golf Le Fleur. Now this is I think the priciest one, but it smells so good. I don't know why the cap like is melting. I think it might be from the alcohol in the spray. It doesn't matter to me, but like it's something that mine does. This smells so good. It's a floral scent, obviously. It's, I would argue, very unisex though. It is very warm smelling. I wouldn't say it's spicy. It's just I think it is like I think it's like vanilla. I don't know if it's jasmine. I don't know, because it's like one of those floral smells that's a little deeper, but not too deep. It's light at the same time. I think that this layers really, really well with the spiciness and like the warmth of the Arrow's flame. So they just mix like so good. And I also get a lot of compliments. Like if I just wear this out, like I'll get compliments. And I think something too is the longer that I have, this one I don't feel like really does it, but like the longer that I have these, the better they smell, like they age. And I do keep mine not in direct sunlight, but near it. I think it makes them smell better. That's not the case. These ones I do. In fact, that's actually why I prefer to get like this bigger one, because it takes me longer to get through it, which means like those last few bits smell so fucking good. So I gotta re-up on this guy shortly. I don't go out as much as I used to because I work from home, so I don't always like spray myself down. But yeah, these are the fragrances that I really like. I have a few different ones, but a lot of them are like vintage Avon that I just have to have. And then other ones, it's like, I don't know, layering scent. So like it's just a base of lavender, or it's like the Glossier U or Glossier. I don't know how the fuck you say that brand, and it kind of pisses me off. But those are the fragrances that I use. Is there a show or movie that makes you cry or tear up every time you watch it? Adventure Time. I am in tears. Bro, that ending fucking kills me every time. And there's just like some parts of that show, it's just like, it's so well done. Outside of ASMR, what channel's content do you watch? Any recommendations? I watch a lot of German 985. German's really funny, and realistically, if you've been on the internet, you know, like you've heard a German clip before. I've watched German, and there are clips that I did not even know that was like that man talking. Like for years, I don't know if you guys know like where it's like a bunch of like bikers like walking around and shit. That's German. I had no idea that was German. And I like literally was amazed. I was like, what the fuck? Because I used to quote that shit all the fucking time. So definitely recommend watching German. Other than that, I do watch Queso stream time to time. And then I watch a lot of like educational shit. Like I shit you not, I watch like PBS Ions or like PBS kid videos sometimes. Like, in fact, actually that's some of my favorite shit to do is smoke responsibly and literally just watch like educational shit about dinosaurs for like 6 hours while I drool into my pillow. Love it. It is so cool. And same thing like with like like space and stuff, and just like it's really interesting. So I watch a lot of stuff like that. I can't think of specific channels other than PBS Ions that I watch, but I do watch them. Oh, Scary Interesting. That's just their channel name. Bro, that dude's voice. Bro, he is like, this is such a voice for that channel. He's so good. And you can tell too, it's like, it's a pure of heart voice. It's not like a performative, like, list reading voice. You know what I'm talking about? I really like his channel a lot. He does a really good job. And his stories are really interesting. I really got into like cave diving videos, like the accidents and shit. I know it's probably not good for your brain to watch, but I'm just like, tell me more. And he does a lot of those, so that's super interesting. And yeah, that was all the questions that you guys asked. I did want to throw some stuff out there, so some context. I am 23 years old. I am a Sagittarius. My favorite crystal is clear quartz, and I actually have one of my favorite crystals. Look how sexy that shit is. And this is raw. Like, this hasn't been polished. Which, by the way, I fucking love getting on TikTok where people don't understand, like, crystals just look like this. Like, this isn't somebody, you know, carving them to look like this, which they do. They will. But, like, the crystals naturally, organically grow like that. And people will be like, no, it's polished. And they're like, no, it's not. Like, so like this right here, you can see. That is where they were actually originally cutting it off of like a big chunk. And so it's not polished like this. That is just literal cut marks, because you see, you don't see them anywhere else. But you see them back here where it was cut off. I think people call them key marks, if I'm not mistaken. I love that piece. And my favorite plant are allocations. And that one right there is one of them. It's a blizzard variegation. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to share. I appreciate you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video, let alone ask me questions and desire for answers. I'm sorry, it's like been kind of jumpy. I feel like I've been all over the place today, so I really appreciate you watching. I'm sorry that again I had to like come back later to finish this up, but like I have no fucking clue what's going on with that makeup, so I probably won't do another makeup video till I get some new stuff, because but yeah, you know what, I'm sure there's like end of the year sales or whatever the fuck. I can save some money, hopefully, because I know I just missed like the Christmas sales and shit, but it'll be okay. Well, that being said, if you have any makeup recommendations, please shout them out so I know. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you and I love you, and I just can't wait to keep posting videos for you guys and see the channel grow. And like, seriously, like, I appreciate you as an individual so much, so thank you. And I hope that you found this video funny or relaxing at some point, and I hope that you sleep super